Hi everybody, welcome again to another C6CXE Geography Made Simple. Okay, so today I'll be looking at how you actually transform that Word document, that Word questionnaire, into a file that you can actually send to someone digitally so that they can actually fill it out as a questionnaire. So we're going to looking at transforming that Word file into what you call a Google Classroom quiz task. Okay, so first things first. All right, so here is the quiz. As with all quiz, it has questionnaire instrument, right? Also, on the quiz is laid out the topic, the title, the instruction. Now, for demonstration's sake, I only have 8 questions. Now, the first 2 questions, as we all know, are demographic questions, gender and age group. So, I have actually gone through and I have actually designed the questions, right? And the questions are all there. So, I am ensuring that everything is okay and things are going okay, right? I am ready now to actually transport, or should I say transform, or should I say, lift all of this and actually place it on a form. So what I'm going to be doing next is I'm going to be going into my Gmail account. So going into my Gmail account, as I go into my Gmail account, you will see right beside my name for my C6CXE Geography Made Simple email Rally's World. I look for Google Classroom. Now you can find this at the 9 dots. You go down and I click on Google Classroom. Now after clicking on Google Classroom, I look for the plus sign so as to create a class. In creating a class, there is an agreement. I sign it. I indicate I agree. Sorry. The topic is the subject is social studies. So I labeled the classroom social studies. Right? Necessary information placed here. Placed in room 1. Just for formalities. And then after I'm finished, I'll click continue or create. Now after that is done, right, I am presently in a Google Classroom. This is created by me, social studies. Next step is to actually create the quiz, right? So how I do this now, first thing I need to do is to just look around and I see classroom. I click on classroom and on that page I see create. Then I click create. After I click create, I click quiz assignment. In quiz assignment, I then now type in social studies. Social studies. This is the instrument for the. It's a questionnaire SBA project, right? I don't have to put the instructions here. I can just click on the quiz. Now, after clicking the quiz, I label the quiz accordingly, right? So I can click on the quiz, blank quiz there. I type in social studies, questionnaire instrument, as to what I'm doing, right? So I am typing in social studies, no capital letter, social studies, right? Then after that, I put in the topic. Topic is, let's say, domestic violence. Okay, so we are looking at family, right? Okay, so after I have added, I'm ensuring that I have everything, so I'm going back. So it's family, right? So I am going back. I'm just doing copy paste here, guys. So right beside topic, I have family. Topic is 2 times. I'll correct that in short order. Then after that, I have the title, right? I go back to my Word document and I copy the title from the Word document. There's a lot of files here open, so I am trying to close some of them so that it's a little bit easier on me going back and forth. Right, the question items have already been designed, and they are just for me. It's just for me to actually just copy paste them into the quiz task. Okay, so here we are. Well, I am going to be copying the title, right? Copy paste, right? Going back, and I paste it, right? Okay, after that, I need instructions. You can't have a questionnaire instrument without instructions. So I am going to be, instead of typing it all over again out of my head, I am going to actually be copy pasting the instructions, right? So I copy paste the instructions, and yeah, it's there. And then now I have 8 questions in which I'm going to be placing on this instrument. Now, point to note, I'm just going to be talking to about a few of them, and then I'm just going to slide on so as to not make this video too too long. So I'm going to be placing in the first couple questions very nice and smoothly so that you understand what's going on. Okay, so the first set of the two first set of questions is referred to as demographic questions, which asks gender, and in gender you're going to have male or female as option. Notice I click required so that anyone answering the questions they can't pass this question unless they actually answer the question, right? There's no point attributed to the answering of questions. I just wanted to answer the question, right? Next thing, whenever I am going to another question, I am going to be placing the plus over on your, is it your left, my right, right? So I am adding, well, I am copying the question, what you call it, the age group, right? I place them in age groups of 5. So I start from 16. You can start from any age group in which you wish, right? So I am here putting in the age groups, alright, and if I want more I could just click add options, then I click required, then I click the plus sign, and I add another question, right? Okay, so I am going to be adding the first actual question that relates to the topic. Well, everything relates to the topic, but you know what I mean. You know, the first two is demographic question, so it's there. Now, as best as possible, when you're doing an instrument, right, try to avoid questions that are open-ended. It's very difficult to, at this level, at CSEC level, it's very difficult to actually comprehend how you actually manage a mixed approach in research. So I will stick to questions that has possible answers. Alright, so the questions are listed, right? All questions are listed here with possible responses, right? And double checking, ensuring that everything is okay, right? Okay, cool. So after everything has been done, right, I press I select the plus arrow so as to allow me to enter additional questions, right? So I'm double checking the questions, ensuring that everything is to the T, right? Ensuring that required is selected for each question so that no question will be left out by the respondent, right? Okay, now if you were to use like an instrument, a questionnaire instrument which requires diagrams or photographs, this tool can still be used, because as you see over right under the plus, you have different options as to what you can actually insert into the quiz, but that's not here nor there right now. Okay, so the next thing you're going to be doing, I want to show you what these 3 items does. Now, first thing you do, I click on settings, right? I ensure that I select I deselect sharing the answers, sharing the response with the respondents um, at the end of their submission. Right? I don't want that because it's just a questionnaire. It's not nothing where it's going to be graded or anything. So I deselect that and I say I am going to be doing that manually. Here is the responses. Whenever I do get response, you will see it pop up here, and I'm going to be showing you how I do that in a bit. Now let's say that I want to send it to 10 different persons. I get the email and I will type it in here. Now I'm going to be using one of my emails, Jamaican Aquarius, and I'm going to be tagging it. I'm going to be placing it here, right? And then I'm going to be sending it. If I want, I can actually press this sign, which means copy. I can copy it, right? And I can email them from my email, right? So I can like group them email in one email and send them out and ask individuals to answer the questions. All right. Now, after I have actually entered the email address for the individuals within my email, of course, I will actually send it, and you will actually see it. Well, the respondents, the intended respondents will see the questionnaire instrument within their email. Now, here I am actually sending out by two options, right? Here I am, well, by one option really. I'm going to actually copy the link, paste the link that I had copied from the Google Classroom which I made. Oh, by the way, Google Classroom is available to practically anyone with a Google account, right? So here I am actually saying, hey, listen, this is a questionnaire that we spoke about before, because of course you actually talk to individuals that, listen, I'm going to be sending you a questionnaire. This is a questionnaire. I want you to click on the link. I want you to answer it, and as soon as you answer it, right? If you look in my email, you will see two emails, right? One of them is Jamaican Aquarius, which was actually added to the Google Classroom. So, and this is how it looks when it's added to the Google Classroom, as I shared with you earlier on, right? Jamaican Aquarius, right? The other way in which you can actually share the link, when you should copy paste the link. Whichever way you choose, it will give you the option to actually view the document. When you actually go into view the document, what you'll actually see, you'll see the file looking like this. And all the respondent will be required to do is just to type in the relevant information and select the appropriate responses for each question item, right? So here I'm typing in one of my email account, right? Jamaican Aquarius, right? And I'm going to be answering, right? Now, I could take out this option because the quiz automatically collects my email address, so I could take out that option. Okay, so I am randomly selecting responses for this questionnaire survey, or should I say instrument, in which I receive, right? I'm randomly doing it so as to share it to you how it look on my end, which is the the researcher's end, right? So I am randomly selecting responses. I'm finished here. Okay, this is the last question. I submit. After I've submitted, right? This is what it looks like on the page, right? Now after this, I'll go back to the page, and you see in the middle here, you see response, and you see one. Now, when you look at the one, you notice that it's only one person alone respond. Now, if you send it out to 10 persons, you will see 10 responses, right? What I love about the quiz task, the quiz option, is that it practically draw your charts for you. However, it's just pie chart, right? So this is only one person alone respond. So you see one pie chart, right? You see one option. So if you have 10, you will see the 10 options, and you see what they actually responded to, right? And practically you use this data so as to draft up your analyzation of respondent responses to the questions, how they feel about the topic being looked at, right? Okay, and then now if you want, you can for sake of record keeping, you ensure that you assign the task, right, in the stream, and you move on. Now, what I can share with you also is that you can actually use Google Meet instead of using Zoom. You can actually use Google Meet as a means of conducting your virtual interviews. So you click on Google Meet, you will copy the link to the person whom you're going to be interviewing, and you practically meet them virtually online, right? Probably, if necessary, I'll share with you how you do that in subsequent videos. Thank you very much for stopping by. I hope that this video was of interest, and I hope that it actually will help you in completing your SBA task. Peace out. Catch you next time. Bye bye.